Drinking Bros. Put down the water and grab a fucking drink.
Yeah, let's get this fucking started.
MTV. God.
Jim.
Dude,
So guys,
I'm so
what we do-
angry. I'm so angry. I can't even fucking. Oh my God. Jared, please tell the audience what you just showed us.
Oh, there is a video that MTV News just put out.
What's it
which
called?
we confirmed.
Dear white people.
Dear white people.
Is it people or guys?
Hey, white guys.
Yeah.
It's hey, white guys. We came up with a New Year's resolution for you.
Yeah.
And do
white guys.
Do you want to just play like the first 20 seconds of audio?
I tell you what. So here's what we'll do now. I will play you the audio from this full commercial. It is a minute long. Keep in mind the commercial you're hearing is made up full of a multi-racial group of people: black,
Yes.
Asian,
Hispanic,
white,
and white
man, and a white girl who. Apparently, it's popular just to shit on your own race these days. But we'll go ahead and play it for you right now.
Hey, fellow white guys.
It's about to be a new year.
And there's a few things we think you could do a little bit better in 2017.
First off, try to recognize that America was never great for anyone who wasn't a white guy.
Can we all just agree that Black Lives Matter isn't the opposite of All Lives Matter? Black lives just matter. There's no need to overcomplicate it.
Also, Blue Lives Matter isn't a thing.
Cops weren't born with blue skin, right? I mean, yeah, they weren't born blue.
Stop bragging about being woke. Stop saying woke.
Learn what mansplaining is, and then stop doing it.
Oh, and if you're a judge, don't prioritize the well-being of an Ivy League athlete over the woman he assaulted.
We all love Beyonce, and yeah, she's black, so of course she cares about black issues. I'm talking to you, Fox News.
Feel free to take Kanye West, though. You guys can have him.
You know what you did, Kanye.
Nobody who has black friends says that they have black friends.
And just because you have black friends doesn't mean you're not racist. You can be racist with black friends.
Look, guys, we know nobody's perfect.
But honestly, you could do a little better in 2017.
Some of you guys do a great job. Some of you don't.
Please, because 2016 is bad. 2017 can't be worse than this, all right? Because this is bad.
At what fucking point? I feel like let's like on the cellular level, like the white guy in there. What are you doing? You know?
Yeah.
Like
what are you doing?
that is one of the most racist fucking videos I've seen. They're the contradictory of statements in there where they're talking about how Black Lives Matter and then how blue lives. What are you born blue? Cops aren't blue. Like, are you a fucking moron? I don't give a fuck if you're black or Mexican or Hispanic. You're just a fucking idiot.
It's crazy to me because it's
I like that.
You know, first of all, white people attacking your own race or blacks attacking the black race, whatever you want to call it, it's your own race. Jesus Christ. Help yourself out there. Second of all, the Blue Lives Matter thing is fucking crazy to me. That's what.
No, but hold on.
They're identified with.
Let's not even get in that. I want Evan's opinion on this too. At what point do you make a fucking video saying, "Hey, white guys, you can do better"? You're literally like isolating and I get it. We poke fun on subcultures, but you're creating racism. It's not culturalism. It's fucking racism.
No, I really think what this is a social indoctrination by the university system in America in the last over 2-3 decades. I'm not. It's white guilt. It's literally it's casted on to the United States where it's like you have to be guilty. Like it's like, hey man, my fucking heritage actually comes from Germany after the Civil War. My family, there's not one person in my family. And it was Hebrew prior to actually moving to the United States. Not one person in my family, in my family tree, in my genetics, in my DNA, has exploited an African American on American soil.
Exactly.
Not one fucking person. But that's point to fact.
Even the course of that, like, it doesn't matter. Like, if your grandfather hypothetically was like had a fucking slave plantation,
right?
That does not depict who you are at all. Like, in no means.
No, it starts over.
That's like saying my father's a fucking serial killer. I'm a piece of shit. No, I'm not. I resent and completely disagree with everything that he did in his life. Right. I will fucking change the course of action.
You know what? My mom ran over a cat in 1976.
You hate cats.
A year before I was born. I'm still feeling it.
Yeah,
you know,
shut
it's still
the
just fucking,
fuck
you know.
up,
I don't know how
dude.
many Japanese people my grandfather killed in WW2.
Right?
I mean, fucking a lot. And I don't feel 1 ounce of guilt.
My dad
over
was in
that.
Vietnam. I'm
Resets.
sure he killed some fucking
So,
Vietnamese.
It's this white guilt that it's the assumption that you're cool if you have this identifiable racist remark towards white men because we're the fucking devil.
Well,
You know, obviously, we're the fucking devil.
multiculturalism is awesome unless you're
Yeah.
white.
Yeah,
You
unless
know,
you're
it's
white.
just like,
no, unless you're
what?
white male. Unless you're white male,
white
you're
male.
fucked.
Yeah, you're fucked.
It's like, good luck, white male. I actually had this interview with. Do you remember that blog? Not too long ago, they did the article on us on Black Rifle Coffee. She was interviewing me for over an hour, right? And so this is a New York magazine. It's a huge blog, and she's like, "Hey, what's your story? Hey, what's going on?" I'm like, hey, "Listen, this is our subculture. This is our subculture, and we feel like we've been identified as evil, and if we have to unite it in the sense of like, I'm not saying that we're all just these fucking knuckle dragging white guys cruising around the planet. No, it's like, man, we're this veteran community, and most of us are male." And she's like, "Well, would you say you're white male?" I'm like, "No." What I would say is,
stop with that.
what I would say is, we're the guys that work against the people that don't work.
Right.
And we don't discriminate.
And it doesn't matter. Like, Jesus, fuck.
It's like nobody would ever get turned away whatsoever, any color,
Dude,
walking in our office.
You know what we have to do though? This is the retaliation. Tomorrow we make New Year's resolutions for MTV. And we just fucking drill
we could post it.
drill them to the fucking wall with your fucking network is shitty, you're dying, you fired every fucking executive every fucking 10 months over the last fucking 6 years.
Yep.
Like we air all their fucking dirty laundry and say, hey, if you're such a success, why the fuck are you making Real World 14?
Yeah. Why did you hire the entire executive staff from Lifetime? That was your your staff who made all these decisions. Dear white guys, fucking A.
I don't get it though, dude. It's like they're preaching a message that in itself is inherently fucking like false and hypocritical.
Well,
like,
yeah.
It's not like saying like, okay, there's opinion based things in culture, like saying I like whiskey. Homeboy over here, whoever the fucking Sally McFuckster might not like whiskey. Those are differences in opinion. That's where cultural shit is found. Like, I like this, you don't like this. These are practices that we grew up doing, yada yada yada. They're literally preaching racism and then pretending that it's not. It's so hard to even talk about because it fucking makes my mind hurt.
Yeah, I don't understand where you're going with this or what you're trying to accomplish. Not only that, but what the white people in the video are trying to accomplish with it.
Right.
By saying
the little pussy dude that's like, right, white entitlement is like, you fucking bitch.
Yeah.
You
What they don't realize,
bitch.
like, you take a walk through Compton and while you're getting mugged, and you're like, hey, I was in that video where I was on your side.
Yeah.
No, I hope there are fucking white people in Compton that fucking steal his shit.
The beauty of it was 60 Minutes went to Sweden. I don't know if you saw this video that got released yesterday. They went to Sweden to do a story on how immigration is successful in Sweden. And they got met by some refugees who kicked the shit out of them and their camera crew live on the streets. The footage of that is amazing. And their whole story got killed about their refugee freedom. But the footage got posted on YouTube. So I just don't fucking get it.
It's a false sense of reality, man. It's a false sense of reality.
It really
is what
is,
it comes
man.
down to. I mean, we all live in it a little bit. Like, I admit that there's certain things that, like, living in the United States, they provide you and you get comfortable. But like, they're at the epitome of false sense of reality, where they want to fucking like conform to whatever social movement goes on because they identify themselves with that movement, but they don't even know what that movement stands for. They just want to fucking appease it so they can feel a part of something. It's fucking retarded. Wake the fuck up, have your own opinions, and stop being a fucking asshole. Fucking fucks. I want to take that fucking any of them. Just go to the gym and put fucking gloves on. Let's hit each other in the face and so you can wake up. Are you sleeping?
God, wouldn't that be great?
Be fun.
Wouldn't that be great?
Or just like articulate a fucking.
They don't have to. They've never had to carry a single burden. Just make them do physical fucking work for a little bit. Like, hey, you have to move this pile of railroad ties from here to here.
But
like,
hey, hold on, that's dangerous because you said that you will exchange. Your sexuality slides an entire spectrum.
I'm going backwards.
Okay, you're going backwards.
I'm going back to when I did constantly do physical
That's
activity.
okay. All right,
inflict
but he
physical
has.
pain.
Yeah, you know that hard work sucks. You just don't want to do it. It's not as if you've never done it.
Well, that's why he would suck a dick instead of doing hard work
because he knows.
He knows.
I know.
At least he knows.
I know the joys of both.
Dude, it's funny. I verbatim said that when I walked in the fulfillment thing with my realtor today, and I was like, "This is the fulfillment center. This is where the hard work happens." Because I was like, my ass sitting in office writing shirts, whatever you want to call it, and what the work you do, but like the manual labor that they put in 12 hours a fucking day, like that is hard fucking work. And the dudes in that little gay ass MTV video, and I don't mean gay in the sense of homosexual, I mean gay in the fucking sense of fucking
Some
assholes.
dude says
What?
Adolf Hitler is more relevant than MTV, and a guy comments, "At least he could make a decent speech."
Oh, Jesus. MTV News is getting drilled today.
Wow.
Welcome to Drinkin'
Bringing
Bros.
it, tearing it down.
Welcome to
we're
Drinkin'
Sorry,
Bros.
I forgot we have sponsors.
No, again, dude, Jesus, we got caught up. Like, it was hot mics tonight. We got some sponsors to put this on the air. First off, I feel like I've been drinking it all night, but I haven't. I was just watching an MTV News sketch. StrikeForceEnergy.com. Strikeforce Energy is the tastiest, tiniest little tin pouch full of energy that goes in waters, beers, liquors, Kool-Aids. You name it, it goes in it. It'll get you all jacked up like I am right now. Type in the promo code DrinkinBro. You get 20%. Drinkin' Bros. You get 20% off of every single order. They have a subscription of the month club that we all belong to. And they got a 750 ml bottle that pumps out 100 squirts. Go to StrikeForceEnergy.com. Type in the promo code Drinkin' Bros. You get 20% off. Next up, we've got CarnivoreClub.co. We're talking about the finest meats in the land, kids. We're talking about the tastiest meats ever invented. CarnivoreClub.co scours the land, finds the tastiest meats, puts them in one box, and ships them directly to your doorstep. If you're having a hard time finding a gift for that not so easy to shop for Christmas buddy of yours, go to CarnivoreClub.co, get them some tasty-ass meats, type in the promo code MANUP. You get 15% off. You get 15% off. Love the Carnivore Club. Next up, we got WarfighterTobacco.com. Real men smoke cigars. They don't smoke hookahs. These are made with the finest Cuban seeds, hand-rolled in the Dominican Republic with tiny, tiny little fingers that are delivered straight to your doorstep from a company that is 100% combat veteran-owned, including our own Rocco Vincent Vargas. Go to warfightertobacco.com. Get yourself some cigars. Real men smoke cigars. They don't smoke hookahs. And they sure as fuck don't vape. Type in the promo code Drinkin' Bros. You get 10% off of every order, and they got some dope-ass T-shirts there. Next up, we got At Night She Cries While He Rides a Steed. The first ever romance novel for dudes, written by the most gifted writer of this or any generation, Ross Patterson. It's available on Amazon.com, BarnesandNoble.com, every .com you can imagine, every bookstore imaginable, including Audible.com. Get it. You'll love it. Last but not least, we got BlackRifleCoffee.com. Woo! Evan Hafer, why don't you tell us about it?
Ooh, Black Rifle Coffee is the first and only tactical coffee. We're also a premium roast-to-order coffee company. I've been roasting coffee for over 10 years. I drilled that shit down to a science between deployments overseas to fun places like Iraq and Afghanistan. Pew, pew, pew. So, stay legit. Go with
Drinking or
PRCC.
Drinkin' Bros on the, if
And
you
you
want.
Drinking or Drinkin'
20%
Bros.
off.
Yeah.
20.
Now back to the MTV sitch, because I'm still angry about this.
I love it.
I think it's great.
it's alive, dude.
It teaches me.
They posted 4 hours ago, and it was stagnant. Like, it is screaming right now.
No, it taught me.
Drinkin' Bros are on fire.
Yeah.
Okay, so like, hold on. I'm gonna counter what we're all talking about right now a little bit.
Sure.
That's okay.
Counter it.
Okay, so like I put out that video dating a liberal, and I would say 1/3 of the views are from a counter perspective, which is like hardcore liberals that completely disagree. And I'm not saying that all liberals are anti-gun, but the anti-gun side. So
did you get crushed for it?
No, because that's where I'm going at. It's like, so they're going to get a lot of views from the Drinkin' Bros because they're watching this, and they probably want that engagement because they want to stir the pot, right? But I will say, at least on our videos, when I see these comments, they make no sense to me, and I feel like I'm a fairly open and logical person. This video, I don't understand. Like, hopefully, the comments from the Drinkin' Bros can sway them to like not be such fucking morons. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because you're always gonna have counter perspective on videos, but like on ours, it's like fuck guns. You're like, well, that wasn't really a smart comment. Can you come to the table with something like a little more?
I mean, just imagine if we came out with a video that was like, dear
black people.
Yeah, no. How about no? How about dear black females or something, right? Because that's exactly what happened. That came out.
Yeah.
Our Facebook page or business would be shut down, I guarantee, in a week.
Yes.
I guarantee it.
Yep.
And that's again, like, I guarantee in the Drinkin' Bros community, there's fucking black people, there's Mexicans, there's fucking white people, there's Germans, there's whatever the course. We're fucking Americans. And I don't know how hard and why it's that hard to fucking associate yourself with just like a general
person.
nationality. Or a country, or like humanity. Bruce fucking Lee always said that. He's like, I don't like to consider myself an American. I consider myself a human, and humanity should be kind. Be kind. It's a fucking wonderful statement, but you ain't gonna find it. Fucking dick.
No, and you know what I think is so timely about this is Flotus was on Oprah tonight. It was her final interview before she leaves the White House. R.I.P. To Michelle Obama. But well, no. Let's face it. Every time a first lady leaves the office, like usually you never hear from them again. It's not like anybody was looking for Betty Ford, being like, oh man, I can't wait to hang out with Betty Ford this weekend. But she said when she first got into office, she was like, I was aware that I couldn't scream at people because all they would print is an angry black woman is screaming at people. It was like, no, like you're calling yourself that, but like if it was a white lady screaming, like it's an angry white woman. So what the fuck does it matter? What does it matter? Like if you keep bringing race into every situation, white, black, or whatever you are, then that's what you're going to be identified with, and you're automatically segregating yourself from the rest of humanity. Like I just don't understand it.
Right. It basically it's the rough equivalent of like getting on the bus and then going, I'll just getting back. Because you're racist,
right?
Amari King.
Like,
what? Hold on. Go ahead.
Amari King just commented on MTV's actual video, and if you don't know Amari King, he makes all those fucking
rant videos.
Yeah, he's got a pretty big fight. He said, "Dear black people, please stop making mixtapes."
Oh my god,
dude! I'm telling you, with a video like that, you're stoking racism from all sides. So you're inviting racism into your fucking thing.
Right. Please don't stop making mixtapes, whoever, because I'm a huge fan of hip hop. So please keep making mixtapes. Blacks, whites. I love Mexican rap too. So all of the above. Asian rap's good. I'm down. I'm down with it.
I love some Asian raps.
Dude, I actually have heard Asian rap is really good.
Dude, there's even some decent French rap.
I feel like it's like how to stop racism. Join the military, because there's no
You're all
boundaries
sugar cookies together.
Yeah. You're like, look at this black asshole. He's like, look at you, honky tonking motherfucker. And then you high five and go shoot some
Get
people.
in the water.
Like,
now roll in the stand. Now run.
Right.
You're all red.
Yeah, exactly. I love that.
The Marine Corps used to call people light green and dark green. That's what they used to say.
Really?
Yeah. Hey, dark green. And then you're like, what the fuck? I don't even know what that means. When I was in airborne school, somebody was calling somebody dark green.
Because in the
Marines? I was like, yeah.
Oh.
Some dude that was in the Marines was like, hey, dark green. And I was like, what the fuck is he talking about? He's like, oh, he's talking about Marines. Everybody's green, but we have light green and dark green. I'm like, what the fuck? Really?
That's interesting.
I was like, all right. Fair enough, man.
Fair enough.
That's
there
cool.
we go.
I like those Marines.
Yeah. I mean, but you can also be honest about your own race if you really sit back and you have a sense of humor about yourself and about your race. Like, I don't want to watch white basketball. I just don't. We're just not as good. I don't really fucking care. Like, I can admit that out loud. No. Rap music is better from black people. It just is. Except for
Eminem.
But that's what I'm saying. The one rare occasion.
There's
one. You got one that came along. Yellow Wolf is a second-tiered guy. Great. There you go.
You know who Dude, this came up the other day. You know Macklemore, the rapper?
Yeah.
We were talking about that on his new album. He came out with a thing, and it's a song. I think it's the last song.
Yep.
It's about him attending like a Black Lives Matter rally and how he wants to protest, but he doesn't know if it's okay. And dude, it's like probably one of the worst songs I've ever heard in my whole entire
White
life.
Guilt. It's called White Guilt.
Yeah, it's White Guilt 2, I think, on the album.
Yeah.
And it's just like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Like I can't even what the fuck, man? I don't know where this world's going, but I swear to God, you better fucking pull some heads out of your asses. It's not that hard to like see past race, see what hard work means, and be a fucking good person. That gets you super far. I'm a dumb motherfucker, but I'm not mean to people, and I wake up every morning motivated. That's all I fucking do.
And Evan, I've got one for you. The big thing that I've been seeing lately, LeBron James came out about 3 days ago and was wearing
He's gay?
he
came out as
well,
gay? Hell yeah.
Sort of. After you hear this, you can question his sexuality. He was wearing a giant safety pin. He was named GQ's Sportsman of the Year. The safety pin apparently is if you wear a safety pin out, that means I'm a safe person that you can talk to.
Right. No, we know about this.
I don't know about this. I don't know about this. That's a real thing.
We all know about this.
I'm going to say there's a rap battle that we've been working on for about
almost done,
3
too.
weeks, and I tracked it today, and there's a line about the good old safety pin.
I love it. I think it's a great idea. I think that people should just wear safety pins at all times.
If I see a safety pin, I am just going to break down in tears and start confessing
the weirdest thing.
I'm a safe person.
Just a disgusting
was LeBron
rape scenario that I was involved
Was LeBron
in.
James, was he safe for all the women that he's ever been around? Was he safe back then? Was he fucking super safe, bro?
I don't get it. Like I don't get what. Like he was a Hillary supporter.
Right.
He did a rally for her in Cleveland, which didn't work, obviously, because
I think it worked well.
Trump won Ohio. But this safety pin thing, like, are we teaching our kids to wear safety pins around?
No. Hey, did you not see the actual video? It's like, I stand with you, and there are all these different ethnicities.
No.
They're like, I'm gay, I stand with you. I'm Muslim, I stand with you.
You know what this is? This is what we get.
This
is what we get when we've never had to face occupation after we won independence.
Dude, not even a national threat. We haven't.
I'm just saying. Like,
dude, but hold on. When the fuck did it become pop cultural cool to be like a subculture where like being Muslim and being gay is cool? I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck if you're gay. I don't give a fuck if you're Muslim. I have a lot of Muslim friends. I have gay friends. Okay, talk shit. I have friends. Right? It doesn't fucking matter. Shut the fuck up. Be an American and call it a day. Go to work.
Stop.
Do something.
Complaining.
Do something and fucking stop complaining.
Yeah, or don't go to work.
Or don't go to work.
Sit on your couch and smoke dope all day, but don't fucking ask for anything.
Thank you. Exactly.
Don't ask for anything. If you're not going to contribute, if you're not going to put anything back,
that's it.
Don't fucking ask to take something out of my pocket.
The reality,
yours.
Evan, you need to talk. Let's talk about the reality. Let's talk about what we were talking about the other week, where welfare literally competes with us.
Yeah, absolutely. So here's a
Ross,
great realization, which is welfare right now in a conservative state in Utah is $1.50 less per hour. Works out to about $1.50 less per hour than what minimum wage is. So I can't even fucking pay somebody. No, I can't even fucking find an employee that will work for a minimum wage because why the fuck would they? They can sit on their couch and eat fucking Twinkies all day
and get the same check.
And get the same fucking check minus let's run the math real fast.
What is it, $8?
A couple $100. No, it's $11. Dude, it works out to about $10.
What's minimum wage?
$11.50. So
$11.50 is minimum wage?
Yeah, dude.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No, it's fucking legit.
We pay premium.
Hey,
no, I know.
Los Angeles is $15 an hour now.
And I can't.
I can't.
I'm competing with the federal government in order. Like I'm competing because it's like I can't find somebody to come in and work for minimum wage. I can't do it unless they've already run out of federal employment benefits or what. It's absolutely ridiculous that I have to fucking compete with a subsidy.
And you know what's funny though is the people that I see just on my own friends list and stuff that are constantly fucking supporting these people that are for this shit, they have no knowledge of what it's like to fucking run a business or have to fucking deal with this.
Right.
So it's like, I'm glad you have real strong opinions about who should run the country, but you just sit in your fucking cush job and you have no fucking care in the world as to what's going on the outside, but you have all these strong opinions.
Sorry, I misspoke there. So minimum wage actually works out to less than the federal and state unemployment in the state of Utah.
Oh, wow.
So, yes. So you can't hire. That's what I meant to say.
Well, no, because we couldn't hire. Remember when we brought in, they won't, minimum wage is non-existent.
I can't hire somebody for $7.25 an hour. It's impossible because they wouldn't take the job because nobody's looking for a $7.25 an hour job. Federal and Utah state unemployment works out to about $10 an hour. So that means
that's
actually have to
that's
hire
why I was
people
confused.
For about
minimum wage is $7.25, and then you can't hire anybody under
There's
12.
no way. Yeah,
under 12.
Fuck no.
Yeah,
because
why I was super confused. I was like, I should know those numbers.
I fucked that up. So it's super interesting to me that the federal government is actually my biggest competitor in business, and I pay their fucking salaries.
Yeah,
right. So it's like, I don't feel bad.
Where do you think all of this stems from? Do you think? I think it's a comfortability thing. I think, right? Like where do all these social issues are derived from? Like where minimum wage keeps creeping up, and I don't want to make it too political because I want to talk about fucking weird dick shit on the podcast. But with like this MTV video, like that's like one of the most obnoxious things. Like, are these people not self-aware to be like?
I think I have an answer, and I'm going to say I think, and then you tell me what you think about this response to that question. I think it's this. I think with social media and the way smartphones and all that shit are, people don't interact the way they used to, like when we were kids and shit like that, and you had to actually go out and meet people, go out and get jobs, summer jobs, all that shit. So everything becomes so impersonal. You're stuck in your house, you're stuck in your whatever. Then when you go outside, you don't feel really that comfortable in your own skin or out in the real world. So therefore, you feel like you need to identify with something. No matter how tiny it is, you want to identify with it. I'm white, I'm black, I'm gay, I'm trans, I'm this, I'm that, rather than just being people. Because it helps you find a little subgroup more easily, and you can find other people to relate to and maybe have the same problems and issues as you do. But the biggest problem is they don't really have real problems. You just haven't gone out into the world. You haven't socialized enough. You haven't met enough people. And you haven't spent enough time with other races and genders to really get along or know that you actually get along with them in the first place. And
I absolutely agree with that. And I think that but I think people in today's society focus on the negative too much, right? Like I really truly try to live every day. And obviously I get negative and bitch sometimes, but I always try to go in the sense of positivity. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
In every outlook and everything. Like if I do something fucked up, I'm like, how can I learn from this? And I think in the same way, like interpersonal communication is like relatively non-existent today. And people look for the negative in like communication when they're having these social engagements. So instead of like me hanging out with like, let's just say a transgendered black female, if she plays the blues guitar, we are going to have the best time ever together because I meet you on that level. It's a hobby I like to do. Let's play some blues guitars. Everything else about her personal shit doesn't matter to me. Like, and that would be me searching for like a good thing. Whereas like people today are like, oh, you don't agree with my lifestyle. You're like, I never fucking said I'm straight. You're gay. Like, who fucking cares? You're black. I'm white. Fuck it, dude. That shit is so minuscule that the fact that people are even talking about it is like degrading what society should be in 2016. Fucking stupid.
Yeah, man, and it's just gonna continue.
I want to eat a weed brownie right now and fuck a transvestite.
I want an ambulance. I need a ambulance.
I know.
I need a warm blanket and a fucking support pig.
Support pig?
Yeah, San Francisco Airport brought around
yeah,
pigs.
That's right.
Yeah,
support pig.
Let's make a support pig where it's like you need a support pig.
No, the support bear.
You get to cut the throat of a pig.
Yeah,
and eat
it's a PTSD bear.
It's a PTSD.
Yeah, the PTSD bear.
It's my service bear.
Your service? You have a service bear?
This is my service grizzly.
It's eating everyone. It's my service
He
bear.
relaxes me.
Yeah, this is my service bear. This is my service bear. You discriminate against veterans. But he's eating people, sir.
So
He
that is
eating
a
people.
very wild animal on a very thick chain. He has literally killed 4 people in this airport. You're a fucking
You hate
bigot.
veterans.
You're
You
a
hate
fucking
veterans.
bigot. You hate America. That service bear has an RPG on it. That's a fucking service bear with an RPG. That's
a
my
service,
war bear.
Yeah.
That's a service RPG.
You bought that from the Russian black market. It doesn't matter.
This is my war bear.
This is my service heroin.
I love. Oops. Can you just add that in front of everything?
Yeah, you can.
Just like this is my service RPG.
Yeah.
This is my service bear.
Oh,
This is my service cocaine.
Just shooting up black tar heroin. Like, it's just, you're racist because it's black tar heroin. If it was white tar, you wouldn't
There
care.
was this epidemic, Ross, for a while where guys were just bringing dogs into places unmarked, anything.
I saw one today at my gym. Dead serious.
And as soon as somebody's like, hey, you can't bring your dog in here, they freak out and start filming on their camera like, hey, I'm a veteran, this is my service dog. Well, it's like, dude, if you're fucking dumb enough to walk in with an unmarked dog that's not wearing placards or anything, and then you're going to fucking scream the second they're like, hey, can you please get that animal out of here? Like, stop.
Wait, Jared, no bullshit. And we didn't talk about this pre-show, so this is totally genuine to anybody out there. That literally happened at my gym today. The guy brought in an unmarked dog, whatever, people freaked out. They came up to him. He was a veteran, by the way. And they were like, sir, you can't bring your dog in here. That's an unmarked dog. That's an unmarked thing or whatever. And he goes, oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't aware the markings were on it. He turned around. He was fucking blind. And I was like, oh no,
Shut the fuck up.
oh no. And everybody was overly,
I'm the asshole.
Everybody was overly nice after that. And it was like, holy shit. But the guy was throwing up some weights. As a blind guy, I was like, holy fuck. But yeah, he was like, I'm really sorry. He went outside. He went outside. He went outside and he got the fucking tags out of his, whoever he was with. Got the tags, put him on the dog, came back in, finished his set, and crushed his workout today. So yeah. It was a weird fucking
dude. I always
thing
there's a guy in my gym, and I didn't want to be fucking a douche and take a photo of him, but he's a double amputee, and I don't know how. I don't know the kid. Younger guy, probably about 25, but he's a fucking stud. And every morning he works out with me in his wheelchair, and he just crushes it. And I look at this dude, and I'm like, man, like all these other fucking people are just complaining about their fucking lives, and here's a dude just getting by and hustling, and that shit. I find motivation through that because it's like this MTV bullshit where they're finding a reason to complain rather than finding a reason to be successful and motivated in the one life that you have because you're asked to get by a fucking car tomorrow. It's like, I don't know, man. Just like that blind dude. Just like, God, dude, guys are just trying to get by life. We have it easy. Shut the fuck up, man. Get on with life.
And that's by the way, that's what I've enjoyed working with you on your book about is after extensive interviews and talking to you over all this time and finding out what you went through. There's no way someone like you, in my opinion, should be positive in this life. And you were genuinely, out of all of our friends.
Kill yourself, man. God, bro.
I know. But no,
There's
I'm being
no
totally
one.
serious. Out of everything you've gone through, you're the most positive, probably out of our group, I would say. Jared's the most negative of all time.
What?
Yeah.
How?
Jared, come on.
How am I
Come
the most
on.
negative?
Come on.
What does that mean?
Matt's the most positive, like upbeat guy. And
Bullshit.
Like, when you read this book, I there's no way you should be, Matt. And I love you every single day. I love you every single day. I'm serious.
How the fuck am I the most negative?
Jared, you've never said I'm sorry to anyone ever in your entire life, correct?
I have to.
Who was that person, and what were you sorry for?
He accidentally.
I've said sorry to Evan 1,000 times.
He was swinging a bat around in the office the other day and accidentally clocked a 4-year-old girl. And he turned around
serious?
and said, he said,
serious?
sorry. He just turned around. He like turned like halfway. His like mouth turned like halfway. He was like, sorry. And then he like walked off. That was the first and only time that I've ever seen him say sorry.
Is that real? 'Cause
Is
I really
that
wish
real?
it was.
No, that's a fictional story.
That's
it's
Jared.
about right.
That's
He's
Jared.
like,
yeah.
Well, Jared doesn't say sorry. I
do too.
I don't think you ever
he
said
does.
sorry.
Yeah, he does.
Wait. But Matt, before
he
the
knocked
show
some food
started,
out of my hand one time.
Yeah, we were before the show
Sorry.
started. Matt, you were trying to get Jared to say I'm sorry for something, and he didn't. He would not say I'm sorry.
You know,
It's the horse thing.
Oh, exactly.
The horse thing.
Yeah, he did not say sorry.
I did too.
No, you didn't.
Back then, I'm sure I did.
No, you didn't.
Hey.
The words out of
Listen, what happened there was nature. It was out of my control.
It just so happened to be there.
you
flying a drone near a horse.
He
isn't
he
nature.
justifies it in any means possible. You didn't. I remember when I got up, my wrist was all fucked up, bleeding, and you're like, I guess we can't film the rest of the commercial. It was like,
I don't
God.
remember that.
You said it. Rocker and I both heard it.
Yeah.
You might have fabricated that.
No, I called him right after it happened. He's like, "Oh, we're just taking a break. Matt fell off a horse." I was like, "Really?"
You know
He's
what?
like, yeah.
No one's freaking out at that moment. We didn't know if you were hurt.
I'm sorry, I'm tough.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So
we don't want to bitch about a fucking broken arm.
But
I'm like,
yeah,
no, I'm
by
gonna
the
walk
way,
it off.
for those at home, we were shooting sketches on horses. Jared was flying a drone to film it. Got real close to the horse. Spooked Matt's horse. Took off. Bucked Matt. Broke his arm. Jared didn't say I'm sorry. Didn't say I'm sorry.
that was nature.
It was nature.
Matt was riding a horse.
Jared, now's a good time to say I'm sorry.
Nature with a UAV.
No, I told him I'm packaging it in something special.
You know what I have for
doesn't get it, it's
for
easy.
white guys in 2017? Be better friends, Jared. How
Oh,
about
that's
that?
bullshit.
Yeah, say I'm sorry,
I still don't
Jared.
see
Say I'm sorry.
How does that make me the most negative person you know? If anything, I'm the only one that's always like, it's not that bad.
Yeah, you
I
don't
didn't-
give a fuck.
No,
You're
but I
pretty
didn't say the
positive.
most negative person I know. I said out of this group, you're probably the most negative. I would put you at number one.
No.
Who do you think is the most negative, Jared?
I would say I'm the most angry first.
You fire off the hip a lot,
Yeah.
but you always have good intentions. You're never, but you go 0 to 100 real quick.
It that depends what it is. It's like I only go 0 to 100 if it's like a fucking bag of ice. Because a bag of ice, when you slam that on the floor, your intention is to break it.
Right. Okay.
So I
fair.
only go 0 to 100 if my intention is to sever a relationship forever.
No, I completely agree with that. Like if there's like minuscule things that happen, you don't just fucking fuck.
Yeah.
You never go. You're not a hothead by any means, but like you can go. You go. Sometimes it's like pull the reins back on the old Jared.
Right.
Yeah, but it's good. We talked about it earlier. Good cop and bad cop. You know. So
Yeah. I would,
it's worked for us throughout the years.
Yeah.
Cop.
I would put.
Okay.
Where's Evan in this list?
Hard
Where do you
cop
think he
and
is?
Are you kidding? Yeah, Evan's dark.
Yeah, Evan's dark.
I'm a dark
He's
guy.
Yeah, you don't know, Ross. You don't know what it's like on the other side.
Oh, I do. I do. I've
mean,
had a few combos with Evan. I would put him above Jared.
Listen, Adele was on the other side and she said hello.
Yeah, nailed it. Yeah, I don't know. Where would I be in the spectrum?
I think you'd be just above Jared. I'd go. You guys are a 1-2 combo as far as the darkness goes.
You guys don't have necessarily like a negative outlook in life. You're just very like
vigilant.
You're just really monotone all the time. We're like, well, that's gonna happen. I guess I have to take this course of action. I guess I'll make time to fuck my wife at 1 p.m., but I'll be back to do business. And you're just like, man, dude, can I get some emotion out of you?
Calculation.
You guys, that's a good
Right.
thing. You don't. Jared lacks empathy. I think you just lack emotion. You know.
I've heard that. My wife has told me that several times.
Yeah.
Like, and I just don't. I don't.
I think
display.
I lack emotion.
I
too.
have emotions.
Yeah, you just don't
I do. I
display.
have them.
Yeah.
Actually, the last couple years, that was a conversation I had. Not that recently, but the last couple years, they seem to be growing back. They have. They've been growing back inside me. Yeah, it's.
don't know if that's
I
good,
didn't
though.
before I had my
I
daughter.
don't know
I
if that's
didn't
good.
think that I had any emotions. I thought I was completely dead.
I
actually.
definitely like
I thought I was
these
just
kids
like
a lot more than
dead.
I did my first.
Yeah. See, I just thought I was like completely dead.
Yeah.
But I was super afraid that I wouldn't be able to love my own family, which I know it's super dark.
No,
Isn't
that's
super
not,
dark.
I'm right there.
But I was like, I do. I love my daughter so much, man. She's 3 now, and it's like 3 years.
It's fun.
It's coming back.
It's cool.
It's like it's 3 years. It's good.
Isn't that
But-
weird? Like it's like a selfish moment in life when you have moments of clarity where you actually like, oh my god, I have emotion.
It's cool.
I did that with.
No, I run from it.
Recently,
Yeah.
I got to see my dog for the first time in about 4 months.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the first time I think in about 3 years that I've cried, like a legit cry. And it was rough, but I was like, after I felt cleansed, I was like, holy shit, I have emotion. I didn't know that existed. So that's cool.
It is. It's fucking cool. Like, emotions are interesting. What am I feeling right now?
Angry Birds movie last night got me a little bit.
Did you watch Angry Birds? You supported the movie that beat rating 15.
Wow.
Way later.
You call me, dude.
No.
I refuse to watch it.
Hey, by the way, if you go on Amazon right now, Instant Video, we're in the top 6.
Nice.
Yeah, like
wow. No shit.
when you go on the app right now, Ross, like we literally, you scroll over one movie and we're right there. So for whatever reason, like we're up high right now. And this is on my TV, so I know it's not like any weird algorithm. Like this is just
yeah. No, 'tis the season right now. And look, Range 15, by the way, was the second highest grossing independent film of the year. And that's real.
Cool.
That is real.
Wow. What was the first highest independent?
The Lobster, actually, with Colin Farrell.
Really?
Yes.
Totally
but
shit movie.
That
by
had
the way.
Colin Farrell.
Did you see it?
No.
Oh shit.
Was it
but
good?
you know who we did?
No, it could have been so much better, man. It was like the premise was fucking cool.
What was the premise?
So basically, it's a fictional reality where you've got people that are mated with a husband or wife scenario, and they have to be in this society. If they don't, if they try to be single, they'll be turned into an animal of their choice. So his animal of his choice was a lobster. Well, there's a segment of the society that escapes into the wilderness, and they're just wanting to live single. However, that segment of society is basically said it's only okay to be single and will kill you if you leave. So it's it's a fucking cool premise. Like it's got layers and layers of it. It's just
weird.
like fucking bored. I'm just like wanting to bore my eyes out of this
know
thing.
who I'm
and I'm just
glad
like,
that
God,
we
this
beat,
is so
though,
fucking
was
boring.
Daniel Radcliffe's shitty fucking Swiss Army corpse.
Ratatouille?
No.
Ratatouille?
What's it called, Ross? Swiss Army?
Swiss Army Man.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm glad we smoked Daniel Radcliffe's dick off with our movie because your movie was stupid, Daniel.
Yeah. there's negative Jared.
I'm
there
not
we go.
being negative.
Super negative. That was
negative.
super negative.
No,
There's
you know
your
what's
buddy.
fucked up is
A positive
everybody-
outlook would have been, I'm proud our movie was better.
Everybody in Hollywood hailed Daniel Radcliffe for that shit movie, yet we beat the pants off of him in every aspect of sales, and we didn't get shit from anybody.
Who cares?
They
And
did
the fact
it-
that you
they-
didn't get shit, you got something.
Yeah, they did a tad more than us in box office, but we beat them on Amazon and iTunes and all that other shit.
This is the good part of it, Jared. In a month, we're going to probably have the most offensive rap battle ever made coming out.
Ever.
Yeah.
So that's a
What's
good
the
thing.
name of it? What's the name of it for the people, by the way?
Can't tell you that yet.
Sure we can.
What?
Fuck it. It's gonna be liberal versus gun owner.
Yeah.
And I made it.
Ooh.
And hold on, I don't want to be biased, but I made it super unfair. So.
Yeah, I think we were just kidding. That's not it. It's actually Hillary's supporter versus the person that was right.
Jesus. Yeah.
Please tell me, hey Matt, whatever you do, just please tell me there's some insert shots of those women crying during the election. I just want to see it over and over again.
I don't like to use other people's content, so we'll replicate that for sure in the video. So we'll have some people crying.
Because there's one that we post on our Instagram a lot that I really like. The girl is crying. You better fix this shit. Somebody fucking better fix this shit. That's my favorite.
Somebody better pay my paycheck. I don't want to work, but somebody better.
We need to come up with like a TV show or something that's just how to waste your time effectively.
Yeah,
Facebook. I do a lot of it. I waste a lot of my time.
Hey,
Fuck.
but by the way, to that point, just so everybody knows, we're not just railing against fucking black people or anything else. Like there's another show. Because of this MTV thing, this fucking MTV video at the top of the thing. There's a show that I'd like to rail against right now that A&E just picked up. It's about the KKK. They just picked up a documentary about the KKK that they're going to run on A&E, and I don't think that airing that fucking show does any goddamn good to the country either. Where it's like,
but the
again,
KKK
you're
is like
racism.
Dead. Like Their membership is lower than like there are motorcycle gangs.
There
that are
is,
larger than them at
but
this point.
my point is, why glorify it? Why even bring it back? Why give them any notoriety or credit?
Why
whatsoever?
even talk about that sweatshirt that you fucking ordered?
Yeah. The
well, no,
same
hold on,
thing.
Ross.
the Black Raven
because
coffee. Because I admire their craftsmanship. That's what I do, Jared.
Ross, because exactly what you're doing right now, it brings an emotional component to like viewers, right? And essentially, it's the same thing that happens with active shooters. There's a reason why murders have drastically decreased since the 1980s, but active shooters have drastically increased. It's because the media specifically romanticizes that whole fucking let's kill people because they get put on TV, they become a public figure, they were usually isolated and had a fucked up childhood. So it's that whole thing, like it's fucking stupid and retarded, but people know it's going to get views, and it's a fucked up business with zero morals, and that's what news outlets are, and probably what this whole KKK thing is. It's like, let's bring to light this, and I'm sure you'll probably get 5 people fucking that join the KKK because they watch the goddamn show. So it's just like,
and that's what I'm saying. Like, why fucking glorify that and bring that
because
out
they get
too?
views.
So, like,
they don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck
I know,
about what
but it's
their
just
message
so
stands
fucked.
for.
It's the same
But
thing
that's
with
what-
this MTV News video, though. It's like, dude, from both sides, like, stop doing this shit. You're just stoking unnecessary racism that doesn't have to exist.
Right, but people don't care. That's the fucked up thing with society these days. No one wants to stand for anything. Like, if you can stand for an actual movement that matters and you believe in it holistically and to the fucking core of yourself, then you can go for it. And whether you're wrong or right, people are wrong. But like Jesus, they don't stand for shit. They stand for viewership and money. And fuck off.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, like in my life, there's only one thing that I believe in, and it's Black Raven coffee. I'm kidding.
God, you're a fuck. You're such a fuck.
Let's get to the drinking bro of the week, shall we?
I'm gonna kick you harder than that time you got mauled by a bull, Ross.
Oh Jesus, man, that scar still exists. The drinking bro of the week is submitted by Brad Cook. He says, "Hey guys, Brad Cook." He says, I don't know if this is the right venue for nominating a Drinking Bro of the Week. By the way, he meant our Drinking Bro podcast Facebook fan page. It is, actually. That's where you go to nominate everybody. But he says, I would like to nominate my PL First Lieutenant, Andrew.
Platoon First Lieutenant.
There you go. Andrew Boychuk, who was just recently diagnosed with testicular cancer. And who will be
that shit's nuts, man.
Oh boy, and who will be parting ways with us for treatment. Real good guy. Just want him to get a shout out from the guys.
I got that.
Take
First Platoon Alpha Company 187 10th Mountain Division.
Oh shit, 10th Mountain guy. Hell yeah.
Thank you, Jared. Because that to me that's 90 initials and some numbers in a row. But to those guys, it's everything. And like, I don't want to be a dick and fuck it up. So thank you. So hey, to Brad Cook. We appreciate you nominating your buddy Andrew, and get well soon.
Yeah, good luck in your treatment, Andrew.
Yeah, man. Cheers to you.
Cheers. Good luck.
Hey, I also want to give
Lieutenant.
a quick shout out to Mr. Lance Keller, who's a drinking bro and a friend. He squared me the fuck away during my move out of Texas. I got snowed in, not the Edward type.
He got Edward.
But I got stuck in a snowstorm and I couldn't fly out, and I had the movers coming and I couldn't cancel because I would lose about $4,000 of my deposit for the move. And he showed up and spent the whole day off of work, and he's active duty Air Force, and squared me away and really fucking helped me out. So thanks, Lance. Shout out, dude. Love you.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
He saved my ass. So thanks, dude.
Lance Keller, that's fucking awesome, man. Congratulations.
And yeah, Andrew, get your nuts taken care of, brother. We love you.
Yeah, and
that's the testicular cancer guy you just talked about, Rob.
Yeah. And what happened to your dog? What was the final result?
Actually, I'll take this moment at the end. I want to give a shout out to my ex, man. We high-fived. We took care of some legal stuff together, and we both walked away. I don't know if we're gonna be friends, but like we're both super cool with each other and
amicable.
Amicable. Thank you. I looked out for her. She looked out for me. So cheers to her. And she's got the. Yeah, that's it, man.
Finally announced.
Yeah, everything's good. We're not together, and everything's taken care of. It's a good day. And she got the dog, Ross, but that's okay. Like, she needs the dog right now, and obviously that will always be my daughter, my little German
pig.
Shepherd.
We should send her a support
pig. Yeah,
couple pigs.
But yeah, no, I'll see my dog eventually, and if she ever has like some work stuff that comes up, she knows that I'll gladly take my dog back. So things are good. Life is good. Don't be an asshole to your exes, gentlemen.
Matt, you realize you just enforced my opinion. What I said earlier, you're the most positive person on the planet.
Why isn't that not me? You're a fucking asshole because that should be me.
Heartfelt shit like that. Like
I do too. You're so full of shit.
Listen to yourself. You're like Charlie Day on It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Hey, no, Ross. Actually, like, not to take that to my own right now, but I know that there's a lot of people like. My personal life gets gossiped a lot, and it is kind of hard sometimes.
It's time to straighten the arrow.
Yeah, everybody wants to know who I'm dating and all these things. Like, to clear the air, I'm dating somebody. My ex is well aware of that. She's been well over that. Like, we're good. We left this super awesome. It couldn't be on a higher positive note. I have nothing but good fucking wishes for her, and we high five. The worst thing out of all of this is like I don't get to see my dog every day, but at the end of the day, the dog's getting fucking treats.
He gets to see me.
Yeah, I get Jared.
Yeah,
dress him up in a puppy outfit.
Yeah, so. I generally wear a pirate costume.
But I will say, cheers to the Drink Bros. But certain one of you, just stay the fuck out of my personal life. I'm gonna slap some motherfuckers, but things are good.
Don't think we don't know. Some of you don't think we don't know.
Or people every time trying to intervene.
Every time they think that they have a secret, trust me, there's 14 other ears around that are on our side.
No, I call it white knight syndrome, man. Just people want to like give information. I'm like, I'm an open book, dude. Like,
so
if the person I'm dating wants to know anything about me, they know. My ex wants to know, they know. Like,
you
who
were
fucking
one of
cares,
them.
man?
Do not approach us at SHOT Show because we know your name and we know your face.
Coming for you.
Just walk away.
Oh, that's a big question, by the way. We've gotten a lot of emails. Are you guys going to SHOT Show?
We are. Are you? Good question. Are you going to SHOT Show? We're going,
man.
You know,
I have.
No, it's cool, man. You hate veterans. Don't go to SHOT Show.
Yeah. No, this deadline's a bitch. But I heard there's a
deadline
rumor
for
that a deadline for a book called Matt Best Freedom the Fuck On, available everywhere in August. No, it really is. It'll be out around the world in August. But I heard there's a rumor you might be playing Range 15 too. Jared?
Well, we're working those details now.
No, I don't know. We haven't heard that yet.
So we're gonna be like we're gonna be hard to find SHOT Show this year, but when you find us, we'll be having a lot of fun times. So
that's because I've been getting emails about you guys of like, hey, are they gonna be there? Yes or no? And I'm like, I don't know. I'll just ask them on the show.
We're not throwing a party this year like last year. I mean, there was like 6,000 people there. We're all kind of burnt out about that. We want to focus on business stuff, but we'll have like a cool little separate party for the good friends and the Drinkin' Bros. We'll get together.
I don't think Jared can resist. I don't think he can resist. I think Jared's gonna throw a blowout last minute. That's just my guess.
Fuck yeah.
That's just my guess.
Fuck yeah. I hope so. I fucking hope so.
Because
I threw the gauntlet down. I said, Jared, let's fucking have a throwdown. Jared's like, I just want to chill out, bro.
No, that's not Jared.
I just want to chill out.
Jared is 8 days before. Let's throw the biggest party of the century.
I want to listen to NPR. That's what Jared says.
No, that's not what I said. You don't want to blow out. Since when do you want to blow out?
You know what I want to do? I want to go watch MTV.
You got work to do.
2017 white guy advice.
Yeah. I mean, we got to get. I think we should really get to work on this video tomorrow on New Year's resolutions for MTV.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's do it.
Become a real network again, MTV.
I like that.
Great.
Let's do it.
Good luck.
On that note, let's get out of here and let these guys. We're rambling.
Exactly.
So
exactly. For Mr. Matt Positivity Best, Jared.
Bullshit.
Jared, walk towards the darkness. Taylor.
Oh my God.
Evan halfway above Jared Hafer. And Mr. Ross, somewhere in the middle, Patterson. Good night, everybody. We love you.
Love you guys.
Good night.